sound in your pocket? Doesn't sound too bad, right? What about an extra $809 a year? Well, doesn't sound too bad, right? $900, right? 9 months gas. Some of most cars. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, we each, as a household, spend an additional $900 per year in the U.S. Farming Bill. If we were to work together and inform people, we can help not only ourselves, our friends, and our families to let them know $900 of your money is going to waste. Like Fritzy stated earlier, there's hungry people all over the world. This bill causes a lot of waste, a lot of food that can feed hungry people. I want to go over some of the problems with the current bill. Secondly, I want to go over some of the causes and effects those problems cause. And third, I want to go over our solution. First, let's go over the current bill. Like I stated, the current bill is a $288 billion 5-year act, according to the National Agricultural Law Center. This bill was composed to keep prices high. What it does is it raises our taxes. It was set up to help small farmers and save them with today's current budget crisis back in the 1930s and now. But what it's doing is giving the money to the bigger farmers. According to Brian Reed, farmers sometimes harm taxpayers, consumers, and farmers, written in 07. This graph here shows that 73% of our $288 billion goes to only 10% of recipients. 80% of the recipients get 12. Not too fair, right? I wouldn't want to be on that lower end. I'm pretty sure none of you would either. Another problem is that the way that the direct payments are set up is that it allows farmers to produce and produce and overproduce so that they can get more money in their pocketbook, regardless of their income. They also get extra incentives to produce things such as rice, wheat, cotton, according to Christy Ingman. 25 million club. These farmers, this is how much they make, what they grow, how big their farms are. I wouldn't mind owning a company that makes that much money and still getting money from the government for profit. Another cause raises our tax dollars. Our tax dollars are spent unfairly, frivolously. From 1995 to 2006, we spent $6.24 billion in subsidies alone. Money doesn't go to the small farmers either. Remember that. It goes to the richer ones. This is a breakdown of Riverside County, just in 2006 alone, for where the money goes. Local farm. How much did they get? I tried to research where that farm was and get an address. Couldn't find out. Like I stated earlier, that's $900 in your pocket, my pocket, Mr. Hassan's pocket, that aren't helping the smaller farmers. Now I'd like to go on some of the solutions, things that we can do. Our first step, well, yeah, there's more farms there too. Our first step would be to let the people up on the big hill know that we know where our money's going and that it's not fair, that they're wasting our money, not spending it where it should be spent. Education, feeding the hungry, helping the homeless, not allowing people to get richer on our pocket, on our hard-earned money. Not only will informing people and writing our legislator let them know that we know what's going on, we'll inform our friends. we'll let them know. They'll be able there to back us up and support us in our decision to not let our government spend our money however they choose. We stand up for the small farmers, and we have this bill changed to help them, then it will better suit us. So much of our tax dollars won't be going over there to bigger farmers. Small farmers are getting the short end of the stick here, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't like to stand on the short end of that 12%, where there's 80% of my friends and family only getting 12%. Not fair. We simply get the word out there and explain what this bill does and inform our friends and family. Not only will we be helping ourselves, we'll be helping everybody else out there. I wasn't aware of this problem. And I wasn't aware of this problem until a couple days into this class, when Mr. Hassan assigned our first speech. And I called my friend freaking out. What am I going to write an informative 8-minute speech on? Then turn around into a persuasive speech. And he stated, subsidizing farming. Don't you know what that is? Paused on the phone and I was like, no. Can you fill me in? And the moment I was filled in, I was intrigued. And I felt that I had to tell you about this problem at hand. Because it's not fair that our tax dollars are being spent for this. So if I've done anything tonight, I would just like to inform you. Thank you.